Hey there, YouTube land. If you just watched my last video, the Criterion video, which I hope you did, because, it's Criterion time. I went to Best Buy to look at some stuff. I didn't plan to get anything because cash funds are very limited. I'm actually extremely upset about the fact that I'm going to miss out on some really great Criterions this time around. But that's the way it happens. But I did manage to get for actually fairly cheap two Steelbooks. I think they cost like maybe $9 altogether. So Movie Cave Dave. But so they were the last two copies of these here. So I grabbed up Pitch Black. So this is my first of this type of, they're called comic book heroes, real heroes, something like that. Limited edition, so I wanted to grab some of those. I don't have any of them. And I got Chronicles of Riddick, so two of the films in that series. I'm a really big fan of Pitch Black. My better half actually likes them both. She is a fan of Chronicles of Riddick. She thinks it's like fun science fiction film. People take too seriously. So I really like the character. I like Chronicles. For me, Pitch Black was a monster movie. It was a horror film, and I really like that aspect of it. I hate that they put this like code thing on the inside, which I got to get off later. I hate that. What the hell did they do that? That is such a horrible idea. Why would you hurt your steelbooks by putting actually stuff on the inside? The barcode on the inside of a steelbook. So I get that off later. So there's a bunch of features on here. There's a Pitch Black Raw, a picture-in-picture, an introduction by David Twohy. I'm going to guess it is. He's the director of the Pitch Black series, or the current Riddick series. The game's on. John's chase log, the making of Pitch Black, Dark Fury, advancing of the arc, a view into the dark, the Chronicles of Riddick visual encyclopedia, feature commentary with cast and crew. So you open it up. Oh, there's a. Apparently, I'm not sure if it's still. Let's see if it's still good. So I'll give this to my better half once she goes on trips. There's a digital code there. I'm not sure how long the digital code is good for, but on the other side, though, there is a kind of some of the other stuff that's on there. And it comes with the Blu-ray, which looks really cool and awesome, and the DVD, which I think just has the director's cut. But the movie itself, the Blu-ray does have the director's and the theatrical cut. Both cuts are on here, which is actually pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm a fan of that aspect of it. So I think it's a really neat looking steelbook. I do love the look of this. Unrated and theatrical cut. So now let's open up Riddick. Riddick is one that got mixed reviews from some people. I'm not sure what people were expecting out of it, but it really fits within the world of the way the Riddick movies are done. And that's exactly what you should do. So this one here has a bunch of features as well. Again, it's the both editions, both the theatrical and the unrated. We have the Anatomy of a Fight, Complete Chronicles, Picture-in-Picture, Chronicles Compendium, Introduction by David Twohy, deleted scenes with commentary by David Twohy. I hope I'm getting his name right. Keep What You Kill, Virtual Guide to the Chronicles of Riddick, Tomb's Chase Log, Visual Effects Revealed, Creation of the New Mecha, Riddick Rises, feature commentary with writer-director David Twohy, actors Carol Urban and Alexa Davalos. Oh, that's right, Carol Urban's in this one. Actually, I get a kick out of this one. So, shag the haters. Again, we have another digital copy for the film, and here they actually did put the Blu-ray disc has the picture on it. The DVD actually has, for this time, has a picture on it. I love the look of these discs. Don't you love that kind of shiny blue that's on the Blu-ray disc? Why don't they do that on more Blu-ray? That's really cool. I like that. So it's just a small haul today. I just picked up two Steelbooks. I really probably couldn't afford that, but I wanted to grab these for $4.99. They're the two, and with taxes, actually, these came up. Even though these were $4.99, when I picked them up, they were like $9.03 with taxes in altogether. So I guess they're a little bit cheaper than that. So look into if you live in Canada, I guess in the United States too, because you both have Best Buys. So look into your Best Buys and see if you can find any of these $4.99 Steelbooks. Let me know. He had an Ex-Missionist Steelbook there. It was beautiful, but it was like $24. I almost want to cry. And they had It Follows. I really want It Follows. You guys get things for a lot cheaper over there in the US, don't you? Yeah, it's like $22 here, which is insane. I know that in up in Ontario, on the first day of like a lot of the say when a new movie comes out on Best Buy, there's usually like or there used to be when I was there like a few years back, you'd get like this sale price. It would be like the 1 day price type thing. It was only for when the movie first came out. You'd be like the next day you'd be like $24, but first it'd be like 12 or something like that, which is really cool. And I know that in the States they do that for the first week or something like that. But here in Newfoundland, I haven't seen them do it ever. Never. But this is the first time I've actually found anything like there in a long time. Last thing I bought from there was, and just because I had a gift card, was the Planet of the Apes. That was a good set. It was like the new one with the kind of like the new artwork on it, that kind of thin one. I really like that. So more again more science fiction to add to my collection. This is science fiction. I consider this a monster movie, but it introduced the character Riddick, who is kind of a modern day like very cool. It's a new sci-fi hero, action hero, which is really cool. So, and he actually brings them to light more with Chronicles of Riddick. Uh, 2 new Steelbooks I had in my collection. So, Movie Cave Dave, hopefully you're proud of me for that. I keep mentioning, but whenever I mention Steelbooks, I mention Movie Cave Dave. That's because he has a great channel. So, if you haven't checked him out, really nice guy, sweetheart of a guy, great channel, and you should really check it out. Every once in a while, I'm going to be on here. I'm going to randomly like mention people, and I will do that because there's so many great people on here that do such great stuff. I mean, Michael Tucci, there's just so many fantastic YouTubers on here, and I'm trying to get back into it now. I'm trying to do comments more. For a few days, I slacked off on the comments, and I really apologize for that. And I've been watching videos. I just recently watched Dean DVD, did like a 4-part Criterion update, like with the stuff he got. It's really well done. So if you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend it. He did a great job. He did it in 4 parts. He showed all the Criterions that he bought this time. I'm so jealous. I saw one of more Criterions this time around. I missed it completely on the sale last time around. I thought this time I was going to be able to do it, and this honestly, it's frustrating. I'm almost at the stage of like, do I do Patreon or something like that just to like funds for this right now? But yeah. Okay, anyway, guys, sorry about that. But there's a lot of really cool things out there right now to pick up. There's a lot of Criterions that are great. I mean, like this, but I'll recommend them some other time. Michael Tucci is fantastic. DVD did those amazing, amazing Criterion ones. I watched Lylesburg last night. He did one as well. Of course, I always watch when Seth Talks Films does some great stuff. And if you're not watching Logan Toxic's the Criterion videos, you're totally missing out. Logan Toxic is just a fantastic guy. This stuff and Parsnip Burger did an amazing update actually on recently, and I gotta watch it. Me and my better half, like he's got longer videos, so it takes me a little bit longer to get your videos sometimes, Matthew, because basically what happens is my better half wants to watch your videos with me, and we can watch like some of the shorter ones like DVD and stuff that we'll watch here ourselves, and we're like, yeah, because Dean's an awesome guy, and he is awesome. So, but we want to we sit back for one of the longer ones, like Parsons videos. We would get a snack. We do actually. We get a snack. We sit down. We watch it. And we totally get enthralled with the videos that we watch there. Falligar 5 and 7. I've been watching your videos, but I haven't been able to comment as much as I wanted to. Usually because I'm watching them like at breaks at work, or times when I can't comment because I'm actually watching them on my phone or something like that. But I've been watching a lot of the out and abouts, all the really cool stuff he did. Did like kind of a response to Ali Walker, just some amazing stuff. So you've been doing incredible stuff, and I'm loving your videos. There's so many of you guys out there, and I really want to get the chance to comment more. Empty Theater, Nathan. I've been watching. I haven't been able to comment as much because basically I'm watching a lot of my videos now from I'm in at work to 6:30 at night, and sometimes it feels like I'm not doing for anything because it's hard catching up with stuff. Yeah. Anyway, you want to hear that? You want to hear about the movies? Every one of those people that I mentioned on there and more are people to check out. I mean, there are some amazing people on there. Toddy Walnuts is a great guy, and you've got to check it. He's got some amazing stuff. There's Mood 616, who I haven't checked out in a long time. Just he's one of those guys that got me into watching. Like he's the horror guy that made me like realize that there's certain there's labels out there that I didn't exactly notice as well that I should have been noticing, and he just does some amazing stuff. There's just so many of you guys. You know what I'm gonna do is just hit my channel thing. I want to thank you guys. I got 870 subscribers right now, and that blows my mind. It really does. You're all emotional now, guys. Just so you know, I'm gonna hit on my thing and just like want to shout out some people that have been commenting on videos because it means a lot to me. And I've been a little bit down lately for reasons that I just mentioned. But these are some amazing YouTubers, people you should watch, and amazing commenters as well. Robert Harding, again, great guy, really great guy. He knows his stuff. He knows his animation, his comic stuff. He's just very cool. John Calvert, another fantastic person. Brian Goes Blues. Yeah, I think I got a comment back in your video because this is the first one I've got having you in a while actually. And Brian Goes Blues is such a cool guy that I was really excited to have a comment, like a new comment around there, because really nice person. Michael Prale, he always, man, this guy meets people like crazy. He's like the guy I'm most jealous of for like meeting people on here. He always comes back. And he always has a story about like an actor or an actress he's met. He's met like Joe Sholin like several times. And oh man, I'm so jealous of that. Skinslip. Skinslip, of course, is one of the Cathode Ray guys, and Skinslip is actually a really good friend. He came into Cathode Ray like later on and like brought us into Geeky TV as well. And he does like different stuff on here. And people ask me first, you know, it's a new guy on Cathode Ray. Is he, you know, are you guys, you know, are you cool with that? Do you like him? Type thing. Yeah. Brandon Skinslip is actually a sweetheart of a guy, and just amazing. And with all the Cathode Ray guys, I got to say, I really do. I actually get along with well, and we talk outside of here, which is very cool. I like that fact. We have like a kind of a Facebook thing where they talk a lot more than I do because I'm working all the time. It seems like, but I'll be at work and I see like 27 or 30. They're like, there's 42 messages in your group, and it'll be Lauren and Brandon and Mark. Mark's Killer Nerd 75. If you haven't checked him out, you really should. He's a really great guy. I wish he did more videos. Lauren as well. Lauren's great guy, and Lauren's mom is actually right now she's fighting like this really bigoted group of people. And I've never met Lauren's mom, but I would really like to because I am so proud to know people that actually are fighting the good fight for equality. And it's great to know that in a time when it's really important. I have friends that are transgender, and it's something to me. It means something to know that there are people out there like that are actually doing stuff that don't have to, but they're making their voice known, and it really makes me happy. Doc the Metal Freak. Oh, his videos are hilarious. He does this Doc Schlock videos. Doc is a big dude, but a really nice dude, and he can be quiet sometimes in the Cathode Ray videos because he makes his words count, and that's important. Me and Lauren, we talk a lot, and yeah, we do. We really do. That's kind of our thing. Brandon too, man. But and me, I'll come in. Lately on the Cathode Ray videos, I've missed a few because I haven't got to see my kids lots over the summer. I'll get to see my kids a little bit more, and get to spend some time with them. So the last Cathode Ray, I really apologize because I really wanted to be there because they were talking about the Scream Factory and the Arrow announcements, and I really missed out. And I think that there's stuff that I could have hopefully contributed to there. I came in, did a mic drop at the end though, which I did like, but that was kind of cool. But it was fun stuff, and it's all in good fun with the stuff that we talk about. And just so many great people. Doc is such a nice guy. Mark hooked me up with my first. Was it Olive? I think is it Olive? Satan's Blade, which I will review eventually when that one comes out. So I'm actually excited about that. But Mark is one of those guys that I've known for a while, and we comment on each other's videos, and we talk a lot more now that through the Cathode Ray thing. which is really good because he was one of those guys that I really look forward to watching his stuff, and one of those guys I watched early on. And I didn't always comment on. I was like, I should comment. And when this before I was doing a lot of commenting, so it was cool. Just so many people. Gloria Evans, one of the young YouTubers here. He always comments, and I really appreciate that. Comes in, and even this is a line of sends. It's really nice to know that you're watching the videos, and very cool. Thanks a lot. Indie Phantom has done a lot of comments on my videos recently, and a lot of really good comments, a lot of really good stuff. So definitely an amazing person. He's very insightful with the stuff that he tells me. He lets me know stuff that I don't know, or movies that I don't know about. BK94541 has been doing a lot of comments on my videos lately, and I don't know a lot about about him, but he's done some really interesting comments. Hopefully, as people comment more and I learn more stuff about them, I actually meet people and you become friends. And sometimes people comment on my Facebook, and I apologize that I'm not always able to get back to you very soon, or you'll message me and I don't get to you. Basically, a lot of times I'm at work or where I live in Newfoundland, I'll get messages and they'll be late at night. So that'll be it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning, a message. It's just different, but I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody that reaches out and says stuff. It means a lot to me. It really does, especially right now. And Ready, guy's been there. I think pretty much since the beginning. He's shared my videos. I've watched his videos. He does amazing stuff, and we have a very similar taste. He's got Soul de Miranda, so right away, this was somebody that's he's got Soul de Miranda in his picture, and I love Soul de Miranda. Right there. James Merchant, another one, fantastic commenter on the stuff, and he knows some stuff, and he's right. My wife is awesome. She's gotten me some great stuff in a time that's been very lean. As I mentioned before, Parsnip was actually a really, really good friend of mine. We had words about a certain issue. I don't want to talk about it on here, but it was something that he felt strongly about, and I felt strongly about, and it was kind of a little clash thing. I felt horrible because you don't always have to agree on stuff, and that doesn't matter at the end of the day, because friends supersede that, and Parsnip is a friend. He actually supersedes any type of silly arguments that we might have about other things. Really nice guy, really genuinely nice, sweetheart of a guy. Mentioned before, Michael Prail, another fantastic one. Christopher Walker did some great stuff, and he made some awesome comments. Nice guy. AJ Punk 15. Guys, if you haven't seen AJ Punk 15, he's actually from here, from my home province of Newfoundland. It's surprising that we haven't seen each other somewhere out around. If I ever see him out around when I'm doing something, I'm gonna put it. I'm putting it up here because it's really cool to have another YouTuber that likes horror and stuff like that in the area. So that's very cool. I should really get together with some YouTubers around here. Wicker Boy, again, you got to check out his stuff. Another great one. He does comments on here. James Hayes, you're right. Ed Grimley is amazing, is awesome. Yes, thank you. You're awesome for saying that. Ed Grimley was awesome. Falagar, one of my first really big friends on here, and is a really nice guy, and he get some crap from certain people that he really didn't deserve. He was hurt by certain people, and it's just vicious evilness that people do sometimes, and it's wrong. Because there's a guy that never has a guy that doesn't have a bad, he got mad work and stuff, that get stuff off your chest like we all do, but he doesn't have an unnice or vicious actual bone in his body. So some of the stuff that got said to him by certain people was disgusting. That would happen, and I gotta say that because it really angers me that happened. It really does. I gotta get your name right because you're such a cool person. Vizios? I apologize if I got that wrong, but you do such cool comments and stuff like that on here. I can't believe you did Black Dynamite. Give it another chance. It's actually a really fun movie. I love it. John Steele. John Steele is my brother from another mother. John Steele is awesome. He does some amazing stuff. And I don't get to comment on his stuff enough, but if you're not, uh, John Steele and 4K MHD are two guys right there. If you are not subscribed to these guys, you're not utilizing YouTube in the way that you should be, because those guys are completely awesome dudes. You've got to be subscribed to them. Just letting you know, go get John Steele stuff, amazing stuff. And you want to know about Kaja and stuff like that, you're going to go over to 4K MHD. You're going to see some great New York footage as well. Makes me want to go to New York. Actually, if I ever go to the areas these guys are at, I'm definitely looking them up, because those are two very cool guys. Like I mentioned before, the Empty Theater. Man, you've had so many names. Uh, he does some amazing stuff. And we were like talking from the beginning. We had like a falling out over the completely silliest thing that and it was the point where I was like, we let space go by. And then I was like, this is completely silly. I miss talking to Nathan. I miss seeing his stuff. And I just texted him, I messaged him. I'm like, the utterly ridiculous argument. Let's just let it go and go on from there. I think you're an awesome guy, and he is an awesome guy. He got me into Hannibal, which I got to thank him for, and like curse him for, because he canceled the show. Great stuff. You got to check out his stuff. Empty Theater and Logan Toxic. Logan Toxic is amazing. He's comments on my videos, and Logan Toxic's got that like started like small, but he's gotten a lot bigger, and I'm really really proud to see how far Logan Toxic has come. Another guy like that I think is going to blowing up and will hopefully blow up, because he deserves it, is Blu-ray Dan. Blu-ray Dan is really a nice person. He's a genuine guy, and he loves his movies, and he does some great stuff. He's very very entertaining. So you got to check him out. He's just some amazing. Logan Toxic, cool. And you know what, Logan, my kids watch. They don't watch many of the videos, but they watch the Criterion video. If there's a Criterion video and it has your song, the Criterion song on it, they watch it. They know the words to your song. They really seriously do. My kids know the words to the Criterion song and have sung it out before, away from the computer. So yes, it sticks in the mind. Blu-ray Dan, you've made comments. I made personal comments as well on my Facebook and that I really, really sincerely appreciate it. Just incredible stuff. There's so many amazing people. And some comments here that I gotta get back to. Dean and DVD is one of those guys that, really smart, genuinely nice, and he knows his stuff. He knows his Criterion stuff, and he's got such a great collection. He has some amazing. So we did like this comment thing. He did this like what's wrong with horror movies. It was one of my favorites that I watched, and it made me like want to come back with like kind of a what's right with horror movies type of thing. So I think he's doing a kind of a sequel, a comeback to that, and hopefully it can be like maybe a semi-ongoing thing where with some comments on like what's right with different type of films as well. That's the thought, Dean. I'm hoping to see Falgar does like a stream in midweek, and I've missed out on two that I really want to be in. There's a Star Trek one. I'm a really big Star Trek fan, so I really want to be in that one. And I said, okay, I'm going to be there for the Criterion one. He's going to do a Criterion one. I'm definitely going to ask Falgar so I can be on that stream for the Criterion one, because Dean's going to be on it. I think Parsnip was going to be on it as well. There's a bunch of people going to be on it. And I'm like, I want to get on that. And I missed it. I totally missed it. I was working. And then I was still working late, and then I had stuff that I was doing, so I missed out on that. And I really regret that. I would love to be in a Criterion stream. There's something I have to talk about. Speaking of someone I have to talk about, she's a younger YouTuber. Well, not young, not like young, but she's like younger than me. So, and she's incredible. She knows her stuff. She's got a wide selection. She loves the Criterion. She loves the French film. She loves the French culture, and she's amazing. And it's Bailey Walsh. Bailey Walsh is just like, I really like her videos, and she makes some great, insightful comments on here, and makes me really glad that there are younger people that are into like actually real like the films, like some of the that a lot of people, even older people, some find kind of like hard to get into, and to see the stuff that she's into and the way that she comments, it's amazing. there we go. See, James Hayes again, Arrow Assassin, first time commenter, great comment. It's really cool to see that on there. Brendan White, I think that's the person that messaged me on Facebook, and I really haven't been able to get back. I really haven't, because things have been kind of crazy. But hi, Brendan. I'm doing well. I will eventually get to contact you. Most of the time when you contact me, I'm either at work or I'm sleeping. So I apologize that I wrote. And at work, you'll see me like doing like I'll hit on like and stuff like that. I'm guessing you see me liking stuff. And you're like, oh, he's on. But not really. I'm on. I'm not trying to get caught by my boss because you know, we're not supposed to have phones out. Just saying. Oh, new commenter, the Densely 7. Have I pre-ordered the Videodrome set? Yeah, I haven't yet. I can't really afford it yet, but I hope to. Oh, so there's another new guy here, and how did I miss this video? This kind of 80s hairband fan, dude. That is cool. I love that name. That is an awesome name. Yes. Oh. So there's direct rip-off of Night of Creeps. I don't know if it's a direct rip-off of Night of Creeps. I think more of anything, Slither is kind of like maybe a homage to those style of films. Do some awesome stuff, and you know, I also want to see what Scream Factory does. Return of the Living Dead. I'm skeptical, but I really want to see what's done. And if you're on my Instagram, I have an Instagram, by the way, guys. Charmed007. So if you guys want to go on my Instagram, I do a lot of times post pictures of my movies before I actually do unboxings of them on Instagram. And sometimes when I'm watching films or something like that, I'll snap pictures there, or every once in a while a beer or something like that. You never know. But anyway, Leroy Green will always be looking. Will always like favorite a lot of my Instagram pictures. And I'm always excited when Leroy Green Movie Cave Day. Both those guys like that. I'm like, yes, somebody liked my picture. So that's really, really cool. Leroy Green, by the way, is an amazing guy, and I'm not sure if he celebrated Ramadan, but either way, yesterday, Eid Mubarak. I hope I got that right. My better half, you know, she does celebrate it as well. So I did put it on Facebook. So if you're on my Facebook, or if you're not, you know, you're on Facebook, feel free to put me on there. And he talks about there. He's excited for the Army of Darkness one, and he likes Friedkin, so he wants to get the. I might have to get the Guardian. I'm really not a huge fan of the Guardian. I won't lie. I like the fact there's a cute girl that I liked who did some erotic-y type of scene. But the Guardian was never one of my favorites. But will I pick it up? Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick it up. Just looking into here, Logan Toxic, all those cool guys. X-Play fan. I didn't really do a podcast as much as I did like a live stream, so I didn't have like anything to really link it towards. And I only came in at the last 7 minutes of it, so I apologize if it makes it seem that I wasn't that I didn't comment or wasn't listening. Basically, I just didn't link it because there was nothing really to link. I just did 7 minutes at the end. Cropsy 2008 talking about the Hellraiser stuff, very cool as well. And he's right, that Hellraiser set, it's a must-have. God, I hope I can get it. It's a really good one. Michael Tucci, by the way, does a lot of comments and stuff. He talks. He's a really cool guy. You gotta check him out. I mentioned it before. I'm just going through some of these guys. I may re-mention people. Cinema Sensation as well. I recently got on his channel. Just some amazing people, and I really gotta say, thank you, everybody. There's been some rough times recently for me, trying to find stuff and get stuff. But I'm trying to keep the channel up and do the stuff and be able to showcase movies and films and do reviews and all that. But the comments and stuff really help. They make a difference, and they make my day. I mean, I look here all the time. And I'll check back and see what my comments are, and it's nice. It feels really, really good to have made 870 subscribers. One of these days, hopefully, maybe I make the mythical 1,000 one of these days. So many people, and more people are starting to watch, which is good. I'm starting to get views. I got over 200 views on my Criterion, the coffee chat thing, and made me feel proud. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I do feel proud, sense of pride when I make something and I spend time, especially if I make something that's longer, and I just want to like talk about it. There are so many other great people on here that I'm not mentioning. 13th Wolfman is a great guy and a great YouTuber and a very nice person that I should mention. Absolute Sublime, man, that's the guy that really reached out to me. He's a bigger YouTuber, and the fact that he did that was really meant a lot to me. I was in his what movie scared you Halloween video that he did, and that was a sense of like accomplishment, sense of pride for me to actually get in on something like that. Blu-ray Hoarder was nice enough to let me go on some of his streams, and there's there's so many of those guys. Visual Expression, just great YouTubers, and really have been really nice to me. They gave me the nickname the Prof. That's where it came from. It's like people like 4K Cinema and John Steele and all those guys basically call me the Professor because of my movie knowledge, I guess. Because I'm a big movie geek. That's my passion. That's what I love. Some people do this stuff because it's their. I do this because it's my passion. It's what I love. The movies and video games. I love this stuff. Movies are my movies, books, all that stuff. It's my first love. It's what I do. It's what I surround myself with, and literally, and I just really enjoy it. Just such amazing stuff. And thank you, everybody. And for anybody that I didn't mention, I really apologize. I'm just trying to I went through the comment section to see their Boredom 245 and 918 pictures both had great stuff. Karate Popcorn. I always forget Karate Popcorn. I don't know why, because Karate Popcorn is so cool. And Sparky Gerbil. He's from England, and he does some amazing unboxing videos. He talks about it. He does the Doctor Who magazines as well. And I know which ones to get because of him, which is amazingly incredible stuff. Oh man, see, there's 4K Cinema. See right there, and stuff I got to get back to. I got the comments, and I missed out on some of these comments, and then I looked and I missed them because they go back a few days, and then I don't see them, and I really apologize. But for the people that I haven't got a comment on in a while, if you made a comment, I'm really trying to get back to it. Film and Coffee is another fantastic one on here. Oh man, so many great YouTubers that the channel Dawn Star, newer one, actually did some great stuff on there as well. Manny Raposa, which is cool, very cool, very cool people. I mean, these are some amazing Resident Vania 77. It just makes me really happy to hear from you guys. Jose Danilo, you guys are fantastic. You guys are awesome, and you make my day sometimes when it's been a rough day. Coming back and reading your comments and just seeing stuff that you have to say, it means a lot to me. I mean, I guess I became popular enough that I started to get the infamous thumbs down. But at least those people are actually watching videos too. They're thumbs downing it, and which means they're kind of douchey, but they're still watching my videos. So thanks for that. Thanks for watching, even if you're gonna watch it just so you can be negative. Yeah, you're still watching, guys. Just so many people. There's the horror. There's the horror nerd. Let's just see if there's anything else here. I'm missing out on so many people, and I really apologize, but these are just some of the great YouTubers and commenters that are on here. Toddy Walnuts gave me my first my Blu-ray somebody ever gave me from YouTube, and the fact that somebody actually did that blew me away. It choked me up. It really did. That was a huge thing for me. It kept me going when I was having a bad time. When I first started, and I wasn't sure I was going to stay on YouTube, he sent me the Document the Dead, and I was like, wow, somebody actually did that. And my video made a difference enough that somebody would do that for me. And that was it was wow. It was wow. It was the first time. And I've had great people that I've done, obviously, that I've met since then that have just done some amazing stuff. I look back, and every time I look at my, up there, my video, the Pin Lord, the Warlord with me, my face basically. That's Lauren. She did that. Some of the videos I show, I reference Sammy and I reference Parsnip because the guys have given me some very amazingly great stuff, and it was awesome. And I gotta thank them for that. And some Sammy, when we really couldn't afford to, you got me something, and I really appreciate those. It totally blew me away. So this was going to be a 5-minute Steelbook unboxing, and it turned into a huge run-on of shoutouts and conversation and a little bit of I don't know, Saturday sadness, thinking about stuff and just. But hopefully I'll be coming down here and I'll find some good stuff, inexpensive stuff for a bit, and or any stuff that's already been ordered, I guess. Have a great day, guys. Say hello to the great Pin Lord in the sky, his friend the Phantom, his buddy the creature from the Black Lagoon. All you guys out there are incredibly amazing. Your comments, your videos, your video responses. Don't be sure to check out Skin Slips contest and enter it, because he's an amazing person that does amazing videos. So many of you guys that do some amazing stuff. I know that Lawsburg did a contest and I missed out. I was so peeved. Just such cool stuff, cool people. Yeah, thank you guys. There's not a lot of the movie fans that I talk to that are around here, so all you guys that I get to speak to that make my day every day, each and every day, it is truly 110% appreciated, and especially when stuff's harder. Have a great day. Have a great Saturday. For me right now, I've had enough of run-oning. I'm out of here. Happy Saturday.